Hey everybody, it's Velshavenia again, and I know I haven't done a video in a long time, but I just really gotta do this one. I mean, okay, so basically, here's what happened. I used to not believe in ghost stories at all. Like, not one single little bit. I used to not believe in ghosts. Like, I thought they were folklore, like, they're not real. Nah, they don't exist. God, I was freaking wrong. I was so freaking wrong. Thinking about it still scares me. And it happened like 2 years ago. And I just finally worked up the courage to actually tell my parents about it. And I'm like 17 years old. It scared me that much. Well, you're all probably wondering what the hell scared me so much since I'm like unscarable. It takes a lot to scare me, actually. But basically, it was 2 years ago, and I was lying in bed, and I was wide awake. I mean, I know I was wide awake. There was like no way I couldn't be wide awake. Because everything was exactly like my room. I was listening to my music, sitting. I was laying down in bed with my hands up under my pillow. And so my hands were under my pillow. Well, one of my hands was under my pillow. The other one was on top of my pillow. My head was laying on my hand. And God, this still freaks me out. Oh my God. I can't believe it still freaks me out. I'm 17. Anyway, I was laying in my bed on my stomach. Hands like this. Head on my hand. Just laying there trying to fall asleep. And my light was off. And neighbors. And basically, suddenly I felt a hand, another hand, go up my hand like this and grab my wrist really tightly and start pulling my arm between my bed and my wall. And it freaked me out. I jumped out of my bed, I turned my light on, and I just couldn't fall back asleep that night. It scared me that much. But I know it wasn't my imagination, 'cause how the hell could that be my imagination? I mean, I know I wasn't dreaming. I know it wasn't my hand that was doing it, because the hand came up from behind my bed and grabbed my wrist and pulled me. And it was old and wrinkly and clammy. Scared me so much. And you wouldn't think a little thing like that would scare me. I mean, I'm really hard to scare. My sister has a hard time scaring me all the time. But that just freaked me out. After that, I switched my room around literally so my bed wasn't against that wall anymore. Because I was so damn scared. But that scared the crap out of me. And ever since then, I've believed in ghosts. Because how can you explain that? I mean, I wasn't drunk. I wasn't high. I wasn't overworked and extremely tired. Well, I was tired, but I wasn't extremely tired because I was trying to fall asleep. But there's just no way you can explain that. I mean, if someone can explain that to me, then please explain it. But it's been 2 years, and I finally worked up the courage to tell my parents about it. It still scares me to this day. I will not have my bed against that wall. Will not. And our house is on a swamp. Well, it used to be a swamp, but then they drained the swamp out. So there very well could have been someone who got killed here and thrown into the swamp or something. Creeps me the hell out, man. Creeps me the freaking hell out. Still does. So for all you people out there who don't believe in ghosts, try and explain that. Try and explain that. Write a comment down. Try and explain it. And you'll be wrong. Because there is no way you can explain that. Scared the crap out of me. It had to be a ghost. I mean, there's no way a person could be under my bed actually doing that. There's barely enough room for me to fit my hand in between my bed and my wall. I can only fit up to right here on my hand. As it reaches my knuckles, my hand will not go any farther. It's just get really cold in here. I think that's my imagination. That's probably my imagination, but I know the hand wasn't. I mean, I felt that hand like it was an actual real hand grabbing my wrist. Scared the crap out of me. But try and prove that, y'all. Try and prove that. Well, that's all for now. So, hasta la vista.